There. Happy-go-lucky's outside. She's got her collar on, so we'll see how this works.
Come up to the garden? Come on up. Look at those peas.
Pretty much everything's okay. The yard got mowed while we were gone. Twice. So, anyhow, go up here and see what kind of a process is up here. Is her collar on?
Yeah.
I was curious because she's back there by the cucumbers. I see the green light going. Well, here's my peas.
Look at these, look even better.
These were sown. I sowed them directly. And these peas are the ones that we started indoors. We have a little grass to pull. They're blooming. These are my tomatoes. These are the tomatoes. Some more tomatoes. Addie. This is my lettuce. Lettuce and my carrots. They look pretty good. This is garlic. Now, the cucumber doesn't look the best. And I don't know why. It has some yellowish brown stuff going on. These are Boston pickling cucumbers. Anyhow. Yeah, all the tomatoes look good. They do have some bottom leaf damage, which I think I need to get my nippers and take care of those. These brandywines, the bottom leaves are not very good looking.
They probably don't need water for a while.
They need straw to keep that stuff from bouncing up on them, and I just don't have.
But I'm saying,
Yeah, I know. I know. These need to have a trellis, don't they, Addie? You walk right through them. That's okay. No big deal. Nobody cares. No. These are my straw bales, and they don't look very good either. But I think they could use a little bit of nitrogen, a little fertilizer, because those bales are probably, being 2 years old, are probably a little weak. Anyhow, milkweeds are growing everywhere. By the way, down by the yard, by the thing, there's milkweeds 2 feet tall.
Jewelweed.
Yeah, lots of jewelweed. Okay, Addie, what do you think? Huh? Go out here and see what the blueberries look like. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you can see them, but there are blueberries on. There are definitely blueberries on there. Yep. And that back in there, that thing in there is the red raspberry. They're all along that fence in there. That'll need to be weeded too. But anyway, this doesn't have quite as many blueberries on it over here, but probably because it doesn't get as much sun as these front ones do.
Lots of baby mulberries.
Mulberries. Mulberries, little ones. More mulberries. Now we can just keep the birds away from them before they get to them.
Maybe they're just about to bloom. Yeah, those
Raspberries.
black raspberries.
More raspberries. More raspberries. Raspberries, raspberries. Lots of raspberries.
Very wet.
Very, very wet. Our rain gauge blew down, so we have no idea how much rain we got while we were gone, but or came off for whatever reason. Anyway, we're hoping it's up there. Yeah. So that's kind of where we're at. We're gonna go do some gardening. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. So there's my dead tree. See there? Not a leaf on it, huh? See if I can zoom in, but you can tell there's no leaves on it. Look at that. That's sad. Very sad. Anyhow, so I wanted to show you our rotor. Yeah, pretty. And then I wanted to show you this rotor, who we thought was dead over the winter. Look at that poor old girl. She's reaching out from underneath the shade of this big old tree. She still put out some blossom. Oh my gosh. And then over here, this rotor, here we still have some rhubarb we can cut. He took pretty much a lot of the first, up by the house, up by the front door, or back door. He took a lot of it when we said he could have some. But anyway, look at this one. Look at this one. Now, when we moved here, we were here probably the first couple of winters we were here. The deer came up here and just ate all this to shit. Ate that rotor down. I had to put up like I don't know, some kind of a netting to try and keep them away from it for a couple winters, and then they haven't come back since. And now look at that thing, beautiful. And then it's the irises and our peonies. Look how pretty the peony is. And then I still got some bleeding hearts going. They were just at the end. And some more peonies. These didn't bloom as well. Only got one blossom there. I don't know why. These are our roses. They've been here forever and a day. And they have lots of buds on them. So I just sprayed them with some fungicide to knock down any kind of black spot or yellow spot to get on them. And then one on the front of the house too. And then this is that little evergreen that Marsha's friend who died of cancer down there, she had it in her house. She had it in a pot. And when ours died here in the corner, of course, and so we put it, we brought it home and put it here. And there was one that size, so we put this one here. But it's made it to the winter again. It was looking kind of like it might have some mites. But Marsh sprayed it with some stuff and seemed to have worked on it. So then down here, is asparagus.
Beetles. See them?
Those are the asparagus beetles. She's dumping them into soapy water.
See,
Don't know if you
if
can.
I leave these to go to seed, they're just gonna lay more eggs on them. So I think I'm gonna cut them for now till they disappear. The beetles. Hello. Hi, Amy. How are you? Yes.
So we weeded the asparagus, and then she picked some asparagus, but it needed to be weeded. And then here's the asparagus we picked. Yeah, some good size ones in there, but that's okay. They're tender as tender can be.